Hey, hi, it's Jim. It's Saturday. It's time for a video, and today I'm going to be listening to some more Opeth, which I have not done on here since about August, so a long time. And I know that several of you, specifically asking to listen to Ghost to Perdition live at the Red Rock Amphitheatre, which is a DVD of theirs that came out about a week or so ago. Or maybe a little bit longer, but not very long ago, very recently. And I had a feeling, because it's so new, that it wouldn't be allowed on to be uploaded onto YouTube. So I tested it, and of course it didn't. So I downloaded the video, stuck it onto my software, uploaded it privately onto my channel, and blocked worldwide. So I knew absolutely no, that's not going to work. So I'm really sorry. But what I will do is do a listen through to the audio, because I don't this is one I haven't done. So it will be Ghost of Perdition, but not the version that you guys have asked for. So that's Andy Braz, Black Phillip, Diego Lima, and then more people just asking about it. So Rowan Van Rensburg, Mad Might 89, Rodrigo Sandoval, Mufdar, H3X Omega, Neatless, Ben Henninger, but that's for a different song, that's for the More, Notch Johnson. So loads and loads of people asking for more Opeth. So who am I to refuse? And I do like them. I know that they have a tendency to do the sort of the growling death metal vocals, which I think initially quite put me off. But I'm kind of coming around to it now. I've heard enough of it on enough music by enough different bands to sort of kind of get my ear in now. So it's not as off-putting as perhaps it was 7 or 8 months ago when I first started listening to it, and it's not off-putting at all. Actually, it works. It's good. So hopefully this should be good. So this is Ghost of Perdition. Ghost of Perdition by Opeth, and it's the studio version. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, push. She was the one, the hope into the room, and said you have to live before you die. That's so cool. The shelf who told she was the one, the hope into the room, and said you had to live before you die young. Holding it down, journaling darkness. I'm looking for the goal. This is good. This is very, very good. That's very syncopated.
Darkness by her side, spoken passerby, dedicated hunter, waits to pull asunder, rose up to its call, in his arms she falls, mother life receives, the faithful servants flee.
Wow. Look at that drumming. fucking hell. Shit the bed. Wasn't that good? That's a... Whoa. That is an absolute masterpiece. Thank God I haven't listened to this before now. I think back in whenever I started doing this channel, was it March this year? I think maybe the second or third song I listened to at that time was Lotus Eater by Opeth. Eater or Otis Eaters? What was it called? The Lotus Eater. And people were saying at that time, yeah, listen to Ghost of Perdition, and lots of things about at that time saying I should be listening to this. I'm glad I didn't, because I think I wouldn't have appreciated it. And I think it's taken this long of listening to a lot of different music by a lot of different bands in a lot of different styles to give me a much more rounded appreciation of this sort of music. That was just absolutely a work of genius. I think maybe the lyrics are a little bit silly, but the actual the music in itself was fantastic. I was reading the lyrics. It's, I say silly, I don't mean it's in a sort of a patronising way to the band. That's not what I meant at all. But it's a story. It's sort of in the style of H.P. Lovecraft or something. Sort of a horror story of selling his soul to the devil, or his mother's soul being sold to the devil, and the ghost of her soul being taken by the devil into perdition. In Catholic Christians of teachings and stuff, perdition is the state of everlasting damnation and punishment after life. So not quite purgatory, not quite hell. Maybe it is hell. I'm not sure, but certainly not purgatory. Perdition is something else, and so it's also very wrapped up in sort of Catholicism and sin and judgment and punishment for not being a good Christian person. So, oh my God, though, the music in that was astonishing. There was so much to it. There's so much melody in there as well in Opeth, and I've noticed that in some of the music I've listened to. It is brutal, absolutely brutal in places, but with musicality and melody like you haven't heard since, well, maybe Iron Maiden. They're very sort of have a lot of melody in their music, but normally in a lot of metal is not as much care in making a beautiful melody and harmonies in what's happening there. The drumming in here was absolutely phenomenal. It was dynamic and fast and slow where it needed to be, and syncopated like I wouldn't believe. If I didn't know better, I'd have thought that was a MIDI programmed sort of drum part to that. I mean, it is not, but it was so precise, so absolutely on the button, and the syncopated bits in there. And it was the same on Deliverance, the end of Deliverance. There's a bit in here which reminded me a little bit of that. Has the same sort of motifs and styling to that bit. I love it, absolutely love it. His voice. So yes, I have come to not be worried by growling, and in fact, I think it enhances some music. And I need to apologise for a lot of my videos in the past where I've sort of said, "Oh, I'm not sure about this. It sounds as if he's got a sore throat and all that." It does a little bit, but actually, as a legitimate, genuine musical style and a musical tool for delivering this sort of music, why not? And it works. And you can't necessarily hear what is being sung all the time, but if you've got the lyrics in front of you, you can then kind of make out actually what is being sung. And it's good. It is good. It is so good. What a great piece of music. What, there's nothing else I could really say about this other than absolutely blown away. Absolutely flipping bloody brilliant. I know, obviously, Opeth have been around a while. I've been aware of them since, I'm guessing, the 1990s. I've heard them. I think I might have heard something and thought at the time, ooh, I'm not sure I like this. Because at that time I was not listening to a lot of metal at all. And it was far more extreme to my ears than anything I'd heard up to that point. So it was not really something I sort of felt that I wanted to explore at the time. My bad, eh? But I mean, I've got there in the end. But are they a big band? I don't know. I've been aware of them because I've seen posters of theirs, and I've seen I've read magazines where they've been reviewed, or there have been interviews with them, and so on and so forth. They're not as big as Metallica, I know that. But I mean, are they in the general consciousness of the world? They should be. They are so good. That's the same with a lot of these bands that I'm listening to on here. Why are they not known more? Why are not more people listening to it? This is absolutely top-notch musicianship, songwriting, and performance, and this is what we should be celebrating and applauding as consumers and listeners of art and music, not what the regurgitated sort of soulless, lifeless pap that is sort of turned up on TV and the radio and iTunes suggests every time you turn the computer on, that sort of stuff. But no, not pop music, but actual meaningful, genuine, heartfelt art, which is what this is, and a lot of this music is. And it just absolutely staggers me that people don't listen to this. And is it because they're afraid of it? I mean, I think I was, so I hold my hands up. A lot of this music I didn't listen to because I didn't know how to, or how to I couldn't appreciate it. I suppose you need to, I think I said it earlier on, I'm glad I didn't listen to this earlier, because I needed to have gone on a journey to have got to the point where I can listen to this and appreciate this as fully and as properly as I do. And I think perhaps people don't want to invest the time into that. Training's the wrong word, but conditioning or preparing yourself for what is to come. This isn't music for casual listening. It's not music that you'll have on a dinner party in the background. Well, actually, might be one of my dinner parties. But it's not. You know what I mean. This is proper music to properly listen to, and to properly absorb and to love. And I know that you all are into this stuff as well, and I'm so happy to have come to this place and to found a bunch of guys like you, a whole load of people who listen to this music and recommend it to me, and from time to time I can sort of drop one back at you as well, and that it just makes me happy. It really warms the old heart. Thank you everybody for recommending this. I am absolutely so thrilled to have discovered Opeth and Tool and Devin Townsend and I don't know, Leprous and everything else that I've been discovering on this journey, and I'll continue to do so because it continues to surprise and delight and to deliver amazing results. So thank you. I'll be back. Look, I'll see you on the next video. Until then, it's Jim over and out.